Have you ever dreamed about fall off the bone, delicious barbecue ribs in less than an hour? Well, if you have, you've come to the absolute right place. Today, we're going to be making the best barbecue ribs you've ever had, all in home, in less than 1 hour. And they're going to fall off the bone, and that's a Stizzy's Palate guarantee. Let's get it.
Oh, Stizzy, that tastes so good.
YouTube, what's good? I don't even have to ask. I know you missed me, and I do want to apologize. It's been a hectic last week. I wasn't able to put a video out. I had my mom come in from California, who I haven't seen in about a year and a half because of the pandemic. And, shit just got kind of out of hand, and I didn't have time to film and edit and put out a video. But I promise you I'm gonna make it up with this week's episode. And I think that you guys are gonna love this, because when we think about barbecue ribs, we think about slow cooked, smoked, takes 3 to 4 hours to make. You have to start it in the morning, and by dinner time it's ready. But I'm here to change that attitude for you all. I have a recipe that'll take less than an hour, and they're gonna be just as good as smoked or slow and low in the oven. So let's begin. Oh, and for all you guys out there and gals who love, all the new technology that comes out and all the new gadgets, this is an episode just for you. Let's get to it. Let's begin with creating a pork rub for your ribs. I'm using my own recipe. If you have a favorite store-bought one, absolutely feel free to use that. Just know that you've been warned that your ribs will not taste as good as mine. Now, if you want to make my recipe, absolutely feel free to do so. I will have a list of the spices in the description down below. All I ask is that you make sure that you add them into a bowl, whisk it together, make sure all of them are well combined before seasoning the rack of ribs. As you see, I'm generously seasoning the meat side right now. I'm rubbing in that spice mix, patting it in. I'm making sure that there are no nooks and crannies that are going unseasoned. And once I am comfortable with the meat side, I'm flipping it over onto the bone side, and I'm just repeating that process, rubbing in the rub. I'm making sure that everything is fully seasoned and that there's no meat that I can see that is unseasoned. And once you're comfortable with where you are with the seasoning, we can go ahead and get the pressure cooker going. First things first, when you get a slab of barbecue ribs, you want to remove that membrane in the back. It's a pain in the ass, but you gotta do it because that's gonna make them fall right off the bone for you. Once you have that done, use your favorite pork rub. I make my own, and I'll have the ingredients of my rub at the bottom in the description. Then go ahead and get both sides of that slab fully covered in that rub. And after you have done that, we're gonna move on to, like I said, we're gonna cook it in a gadget. And the gadget that we're using today is a pressure cooker. I absolutely love the pressure cooker. I think it takes cooking to a whole new level, and it makes us enjoy foods that usually take a while to make in super quick time, just like these ribs. And I'm gonna show you how to imitate a smoker with the pressure cooker right now. Grab the rack that came with the pressure cooker, go ahead and put that in the bowl, add 1 cup of water, half a cup of apple cider vinegar, and about 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of liquid smoke. And liquid smoke is what's going to give the ribs that smoky flavor and smell, which we all love and associate, of course, with a smoker. Grab your ribs, go ahead and fold them into a C shape and put them on top of that rack. Of course, close the lid and make sure the knob is on sealed and not on venting. Set the pressure cooker to manual and 25 minutes. And let the bad boy do its job. Let the magic work. We'll see you soon. We got the liquid in the pressure cooker. We got the ribs on the rack. We have it on manual for 25 minutes, and then we're gonna do an additional 15 minutes with the pressure release. And then we're gonna slather on some of our delicious barbecue sauce, and we're gonna sear it off on the grill. and it's gonna be ready to serve with whatever side you would like. Today I'm serving it with a side Caesar salad and some Bush's beans. I think that's quite compliment to barbecue ribs, but if you want to do some potatoes, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, whatever it may be, have at it. We'll see you after the 25 minutes and the 15-minute pressure release. After 25 minutes in the pressure cooker and then 15 minutes on the pressure release, this is what you get. Absolutely tender. As you can see, as I was taking them out, they already fell off because of how tender they are. So I have my grill preheating to super high heat, about 500 to 550 degrees, so you can get a nice sear. And then take your favorite barbecue sauce. I'm using Sweet Baby Ray's, and just baste both sides of the ribs super well, or as much sauce as you would like. And then once you grill to temperature, I'll show you what to do then. Make sure you have your favorite barbecue sauce handy for this. Go ahead and add a generous amount into a bowl. Grab a brush, and we're gonna start mopping, as I like to call it. And go ahead and mop those ribs super generously. Honestly, I like a lot of barbecue sauce. Some people like a little barbecue sauce. Whatever tickles your fancies, go ahead and just mop it on there. And once you are satisfied with how much barbecue sauce is on the meat side of the ribs, we're going to go ahead and put them meat side down on the grill so that barbecue sauce can help caramelize and sear that wonderful flavor into the already oh so delicious ribs. Now, if you don't have a grill or if you don't want to use a grill, you can do the same exact thing and just put them under a broiler. Just make sure that you watch the broiler because they can go from being delicious to burnt real quick, so just keep an eye on them. And once you place them on the grill, you want to start mopping the bone side as well, because we're going to flip them after a few minutes. Generously mop that side as well. It's going to give it extra flavor. And just close the lid on your grill. Give it about 2 minutes. And flip them. Give them another mop. Flip them again in 2 minutes. Keep repeating that for as many times as you would like. And once you are satisfied, you can go ahead and take those bad boys off the grill, and let's give them a taste. So we pressure cooked the ribs, we basted them with barbecue sauce on both sides, we grilled them meat side down, basted them on the other side, flipped them over, basted them again on the same side that was meat side down first, and then we took them out. Probably at about 50 minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes on each side on the grill is more than enough. And we have this beautiful slab of barbecue ribs that is so tender. Like I said, look, it's just falling off. Let's give it a taste. Of course, my favorite part of the episode. Look at that. Oh my God, I don't even need a knife. Oh yeah. Come to Papa. I know I promised I would never take another bite, but holy cow. I don't know why people invest hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars into a smoker when you can spend 50, 60 bucks on a pressure cooker and make ribs just like these. These are absolutely restaurant worthy, and I promise they'll be a hit at your family table anytime you make them. Mwah! absolutely delicious. Krasavchik.
In the kitchen wrist, twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen wrist, twisted like it's stir fry.